Okay. Whew. So welcome. Welcome to our summer solstice ritual, which is prayers and blessings for the men of the world, for the masculine polarity, the positive polarity, for the fire, for the light. And this is a powerful moment. Always the solstices and equinoxes are portals for prayer, and yet this time that we are in is magnificent. In astrology, they're saying that we are at astrology or energy readings. I'm not trying to quote anything official. I'm just naming what some people are observing in the field. And that is that there's an acceleration happening, a huge acceleration, like between now and August 12th, like 1,000-fold. So this is the time where anything that we have been waiting for is now. There's no more like, okay, one day that's going to work out. It's that we are here utilizing the power of our declaration, the power of our command to name this into reality now. And whatever we can experience is only as possible as our belief that it is possible. So we gather here today using the power of our unified field. And as I look around, we're kind of a small group today. And yet those who I see here are like potent forces of strength. Yes, Arlene, we know what we're doing, and we've said yes to this greater mission of allowing the light to anchor into the earth. So it's, it might have felt like it's taken a while to get here. Like it took us a while to get on the call, but how many of you have felt like, gosh, it's taken us a while to get into this moment? And yes, Rebecca, I see your thumbs up. So yesterday, I bought a new car. And I had my old car for 13 years. And it was a little silver Subaru. And I had this friend, and we met in 2013, and for like 1 year, we were inseparable. We would pray all the time. We were in this like opening of this holy moment where we could see heaven anchored on earth. And she would tell me all the time, you have a blue car. Why are you driving this silver car? You have a blue car. And for years, she would always say that. And so I really needed a new car, like hugely. And I've been looking for probably years. And it took me so long. And finally, I'm like, okay, yesterday, I was like, I'm getting a car today. Had no idea what the car was. I had this limited budget. There was only one car that fit into the scope. And it's blue. It's not anything that I would have picked for myself, but I got the car, and like after I signed the papers and did everything, it was 13 years in this other car. Like it was 13 years in that vehicle where I saw a glimpse of another reality, but I lived 13 years in this other reality that I was like, part of me was in a still like had moved past, but I was still there physically. So once I signed the papers, I step outside and this giant storm happens in that moment. It's in Reno, Nevada. We're kind of in the mountains, desert, like it's really dry, hot and sunny. All of a sudden, wind and rain. Like the moment I walked out the door, it's raining on the car, the wind is blowing so hard, and then I text my friend, and who we don't talk that much anymore, and I said, I don't know, but I feel like I have to tell you, I have a blue car now. You always saw me in a blue car. I feel like this is code. And she like texted back like, oh my, just so excitedly. And she's like, yeah, like now is the time. So, hopefully that story is just a little illustration of whatever it is that we have seen coming for so long is now. Whatever those visions you've had, whatever those prayers are that you've had, whatever you've known to be true for yourself is now. So whatever has been dragged down, has been burdened, has been anchored or held or heavy in disbelief or feeling like it's never going to happen. Part of this action today is the reclaiming of our faith, my beautiful Cherie. The reclaiming of the love in our hearts, the reclaiming of our knowing that God always had a plan for us. And we had to go through whatever we had to go through as a collective in order to get to this holy moment. And we were never forgotten, and nothing was ever lost. So here we come together today to reclaim our inheritance, to name ourselves under the jurisdiction of the Most High, to open ourselves for that glory of God to live within us, and then make an outpouring through us into our world. So the feminine is the receptive vessel. The masculine is the action that takes forth what the guidance is that the feminine receives. So here today, it's a twofold action of receiving in our soul and then allowing that light, that energy to be put into the action of the world. Whether we're man or woman, whether we don't even identify with a polarity, this is a world that life is created from the polarity. In the Incan cosmology, they say that the Father God is light and Mother God is water. When light and water come together, even Kabbalah, it's a mystical formula for the realization of our God nature. So in this world, it's the union of polarity. It's the masculine seed that impregnates the feminine egg. We can just look at it metaphorically. So it's those polarity forces that we are allowing to be imbued with spirit. And so if we can take this time also to get out of our mind, out of our head, let go and be cleansed of any narratives, any old stories that we're holding, anything that could get in the way of us receiving really what God has for us at this time. And when I say God, I don't mean like some guy in the sky. I mean like the divine, all that is, the truth that emanates all things. As it was in the beginning, it is now and ever shall be. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was God. The Word was with God, and all things were created from this Word, from this essence. So we're reclaiming, coming back to that beginning. And so we're going to sing today, we're going to pray, we're going to work with the planetary grid. And we're going to, I have a couple guests here with me. And we have my dear friend, Angel, who I've known for many, many years, and she's going to say a prayer. And we also have Gaia and Ari, who are in Colorado, and they have made a beautiful grid for us today to anchor this energy into the earth. And they have been working with grids for years and years, are masters in crystal configuration and earth awakening technologies. So it is my deep honor to be joined by so much soul family to hold this space. So we'll go to Angel, and then we'll go to Gaia and Ari. And while we're in this process, connect with your intentions. Name what you are claiming for yourself. Like, I know, like I believe on God that I have ... Like, recognize it, write it down, feel it. You can send energy into the earth. So while this is happening, be actively working. Okay, Angel.
Thank you, Rhea. Thank you, everybody. May we come together and speak to the Creator within us, the Creator watching and listening. So here we are, knelt before you on this beautiful summer solstice celebration. Please give us this day to be together, to tap into the light that shines within us through your great life-giving star, the sun. The sun that gives us life, that holds us, that divine, beautiful masculine sun that shines upon our oceans of devotion. May our tears stream down and touch our hearts to fully receive all of the love and devotion that is here. I feel it coming from each and every one of you. And may we all feel this divine presence. It is holy, it is sacred. It is cleansing our connection with the masculine divine. That part of us that sometimes is hard to look at, just as it is hard to look at the sun. But it's there for us, always holding us, giving us life, warming us and nourishing us. May we all illuminate this side of us and connect with that side of the divine masculine that yearns to be loved, that yearns to be connected to our mother, water, tears, life, and oceans of devotion that dwells within all of us. I pray we allow those tides of tears to cleanse us and connect us. May we have this all on this just beautiful, auspicious day, the day where the light shines the brightest in the Northern Hemisphere. Lord, hear our prayer. Aho.
Oh, thank you, beautiful angel. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Just, I'm looking at everybody, and I just want you to know that this is a really special time, and that I hope you can be with all of the feelings that come up, because it's going to be activating, and you may be feeling a bit different after today. So tend to yourselves in that baby way that you need. Amen.
Thank you. Yes, I pray we feel different after today. I pray that, and I feel that every moment that is we're inside of now is a daily transformation, a daily renewal, a daily rebirth. And part of the reason I was inspired to do this call is Gaia and I were talking. I don't even know how it came up, but we did a class for the healing of the men. And Gaia said, I've been wanting to do this healing circle for the men for a while. And I was like, me too. So let's do it. And part of that reason is that in our Western world, actually, and probably the planet, it's the men who have been and for lack of a better word, the slave labor of the system. It's been the energetic currency of the men that have imbued the system into reality. And as a byproduct of that, their energy has been, the system is masterfully able to use the energy of the masculine and conduct it. So through temptation, through desire, it's so part of many, I'm sure, much of the suffering we've experienced in our lives, not just our own suffering, but maybe there's also, it's been connected with maybe some actions that men have taken. And to recognize this collective wound that we all hold. And as Spirit has shown me, the final frontier of healing is this relating between the masculine and the feminine. And for the women, like to get past whatever the hurt or the pain is that we're holding against any man, to let that soften, to let that heal so that we can hold the men in the love that they're needing. It's the healing of this mindset, this methodical mind, this destruction of the goddess. I mean, there are so many instances where there were these stories of the goddesses, in particular, this goddess Oinya, Ainya, and she was an Irish goddess, and she was celebrated for the summer and the planting and the flourishment of the communities. And when the Christians came in, they took that day that they would celebrate Anya and they changed it to St. John's Eve. And then everybody celebrated St. John's Eve. So this is what conquering nations did. They took something that was already existing and they put another label on it, and they took the power that existed in it and transferred it into something else. So we have this methodical mind that had taken control, very like calculated and slow. It wasn't like, oh, Anya, sure, we love Anya. Oh, no problem, we still love Anya, but we're just going to change the name to St. John's Eve. And then a generation passes away and they forget all about Anya. So whatever has been in the system that has sought so methodically to erase the feminine, to erase this force of love and connection, may it be eradicated from our experience of reality. May it be eradicated from the mind of men. May it be eradicated from our collective consciousness. And so we're holding space today for a softening, for a deepening, for a receptivity to be shown a way on an energetic plane to rise together. That the men may feel safe to soften in our presence. The men may feel safe to feel the flow of love. And whatever we have that is between us that feels like, oh, I don't want to do that, whatever that might be, let that be healed. So the greatest healing comes through the action that we choose to participate in. When we choose to participate in the healing, that's the fastest route to our own healing. And then by the grace of God, through this action, we're inviting in the reluctant. We're inviting in the reluctant who have been so wounded. The men who have in past lives, in this life, watched the women be burned at the stake, felt their loved ones ripped away from them, been struck down to powerlessness, been wounded, betrayed, not loved properly. No, the sins of the world are not receiving the love that we're needing in the way that we're needing. And to recognize that it's just about more love. So with that, I'm going to throw it to Gaia and Ari and so we're working with anchoring this prayer and this intention into the planetary grid. We're just like shaking out the energy so that we can really get into the state of receptivity.
Shake it, baby. Can you hear us okay, Rhea?
Yes,
Okay,
great.
brilliant. Thank you, Angel, for your lovely prayer, and thank you, Rhea, for holding such with
Ah,
the divine. So
you
thank
know,
you so
you
much.
broke up.
Okay,
Um,
let me put my video off. I'm sorry, I will do that. Does that work? Is that better?
we can hear you fine.
Okay, brilliant. I apologize. Our faces have to be hidden,
Well,
but
this is
thank you.
great. Then we can really feel it inside.
Cool. So I don't know if you heard me say thank you to you, Rhea, but thank you
That's
so
all I
much.
heard.
Okay. Okay, woohoo! All right. Well, first I'll let Ari talk a little bit about the grid that we made. I don't know if you received the pictures. I didn't know if you wanted to show the pictures. I sent
Oh,
them to you in a text, so
okay.
that
Let
you
me
had
look.
it.
Let me look while you're talking.
Okay, so maybe if you could talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so we have two grids. We have one on a second level of this building here, and that is representation of the masculine. And then we also have a grid that's down in the yard, and it's represents the feminine. But we also have a device on the property representing the masculine, feminine with a tensor field.
So I don't hear them. Do you hear them? So this, you can hear them?
Balance uh, for the men, but also in relationship with their partner, their love, the woman. So bringing balance between both. So we did that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and really what we want to represent is it's time for us to claim our divine authority, and this is who we are, and today's a good day for that.
Yes, okay. So we'll lead a prayer, and this was a prayer that I worked on last night.
It's okay to do this.
And yeah, and so I'm using a acutonic sun chime, and we're using a heart crystal bowl. So I don't know if you can hear it or if it warps anything out. Just let us know. Can you hear it okay?
Yes, it sounds great. And I'm going to show the pictures of the grid. I just pulled them up while you're doing that. Okay.
Wonderful. So a prayer for the healing of all men, and may this prayer bring strength, peace, and healing to the men in our families, communities, and throughout the world. Great Spirit, Divine Creator, Source of all life, we call forth blessings for the men of this world. May their hearts be healed from wounds carried in silence, from burdens passed through generations, from the belief that strength requires suffering alone. May they remember who they truly are, protectors without hardness, leaders without domination, warriors guided by wisdom, and fathers of compassion, whether by blood or by spirit. Bless the men who are weary. Just kind of touches my heart. Bless the men who are searching. Bless the men who have forgotten their worth. Bless the men who carry grief behind their smiles. May healing light flow through their bodies, through their minds, through their emotions, and through their souls. May old fears dissolve. May shame be transformed into self-respect. May anger be transformed into courage. May loneliness be transformed into connection. May they stand rooted like ancient trees, strong enough to bend with life's winds, yet steadfast in their truth. May we honor the sacred masculine, the force that protects life, builds community, speaks truth, and serves with integrity. May every man know that he is loved. May every man know that he is needed. May every man know that his presence matters. May blessings surround our sons, our brothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our partners and husbands, and all men walking their unique path. May they rise in wisdom. May they rise in compassion. May they rise in service. May they rise in love. And may their healing become a gift that blesses families, communities, and generations yet to come. With witness, faith, and love, we offer this prayer, and so it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rhea.
Thank you. You know, it's so beautiful to come together again and meet those of us with the same heart, Gaia. I feel like we share that same heart. Thank you. So we're going to move into singing. And so while we're singing, hold these images of the grid in your mind. And send your love and energy through the grid, through this point that they've created, down to the heart of our Mother Earth. And see the prayers and the love moving down through this point in time and space, and also through all of our points in space, the ground beneath your own feet, connecting in together with all the places we occupy, down to the heart of our Mother Earth, and then transforming the memories, transforming the blueprints and programs that are held in the stones and bones beneath us. Gaia and Ari are in Colorado. Okay. So we're just going to move to singing. So bring yourself into that space of receptivity, of love, and we invite ourselves to open, and we invite the men to feel safe enough to open. Sometimes storms divide and deeply, rubbing our hands together, holding our breath. And exhaling, sending love to the hearts of the men in the world, to the hearts of our brothers, our sons, our husbands, fathers, uncles, nephews, any friends, any configuration, just the leaders, seeing the hearts of the men held, feeling safe, feeling open. And feel yourself able to hold the hearts of the men with that safety. And so now we're going to sing to the mother, for her to imbue us, to baptize us, cleanse us, renew us, so that with her moving through us, see, it is not through us alone that healing happens or change occurs, and yet it's when we allow ourselves to be that vessel for divine love. So we ask the mother, we invoke the mother. I am baptized by the waters of my mother. I am baptized by the waters of my mother. I am baptized by the waters of my mother. I am baptized. I am made new. I am made new by the breath of my mother, both for us and the men. I am made new by the breath of my mother. I am made new by the breath of my mother. I am made new. I'm purified. I am purified by the fires of my mother. I am purified by the fires of my mother. I am purified by the fires of my mother. I am purified. I am given life. I am given life from the body of my mother. I am given life from the body of my mother. I am given life from the body of my mother. I am given life. I know truth. I know truth from the wisdom of my mother. Claim that. I I know truth from the wisdom of my mother. I know truth from the wisdom of my mother. I know truth. I sing this song. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song. Let's do that one again. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song for love of my mother. I sing this song. I sing this song. I sing this song. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath, rub the hands together. Exhale, send blessings to the mother, to the great mother. And blessings to the great mother that lives in us, that moves through us. And what's occurring to me and been occurring to me is that the world religions have a Father, Son, and Holy Spirit God. That this great omission of the Divine Mother, like she's the one who comes and heals us all. And it's like all the wars have been, God, the men had the Father God and playing out this drama with only one side of the polarity. Meanwhile, the feminine needs to come because she's not trying to be glorified. It's just she is the life, she is the love of the universe that moves through and brings flourishment to the land and to the people. And so we sing this prayer, this request to find our way to redemption. And I always thought redemption was forgiveness, and when I looked it up, one of the definitions is it's the freedom from suffering. And I wrote this song when it came through, the words came through, "Wound me not." And as I was meditating on it, and I've been in the process of recording this song this week, I realized, well, what causes the wounding? What causes someone to wound someone else? And it's because they're afraid. And in the Bible it says hundreds of times, do not be afraid. So we invite in this moment, both for us and for the men, do not be afraid. Let us show you the way to redemption. Let us find our way to the freedom from suffering. Do not be afraid, my precious child. Let me show you the way to redemption. Bring your tears, we'll wash them here and find our way to redemption. No one's right and no again. Do not be afraid, my precious child. Let me show you the way to redemption. Bring your tears, we'll wash them here and find our way to redemption. No one's right and no one's wrong. We're just making our way to redemption. Hold my hand, I'll listen for miles, and we'll find our way to redemption. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Find your heart. Find your heart, my precious child. You know the way to redemption. You're not alone. We're all walking home, on our way to redemption. Let's do that again. Find your heart, my precious child. You know the way to redemption. You're not alone. We're all walking home, on our way to redemption. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now the bridge is a little different. In those early morning hours, when you're on your knees, looking for the heavenly power who heals all things, may the pain that lives within you, may it be washed from memory. Go and reach for life and follow your destiny. Let's do that one more time. In the early morning hours, when you're on your knees, looking for the heavenly power who heals all things, may the pain that lives within you, may it be washed from memory. Go and reach for life and follow your destiny. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Last part. Lift your eyes to brighter skies and lead the way to redemption. forgot their song, so we'll sing them the way to redemption. One more time. Lift your eyes to brighter skies and lead the way to redemption. The world is not wrong, they forgot their song, so we'll sing them the way to redemption. La 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 Hold the breath. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale, rub the hands together, sending blessings to our beloved men. To reach into those places that have not been touched in so long. And gosh, what are we doing? Sometimes you think you know what you're doing, and you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just going to stop the share for a minute and look at you. Lisbeth, are you raising your hand because you have something to say?
I am. I just feels really important. I just want to affirm to everybody as I'm sitting here and there's hundreds of young people playing games, soccer in front of me, and I can feel it. I want to affirm to everybody that we're doing the work that's holding the world and shaping the world. And this work is so important. We're we're the holders and the shapers of change, and we're holding the space. I mean, I can feel it right now because I'm outside and I'm looking and I'm here with these people, and we're making this possible with our intention and with our commitment to this. And not everybody's doing this work, and it doesn't need everybody. Just needs us. It just needs us to believe and to keep doing this, and to keep singing and to keep loving, and to know how important our role is in in building this new possibility that we all feel in our hearts.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Lisbeth. And Lisbeth, I wanted you here because I wanted you to say something today. Lisbeth is a beautiful songkeeper and song carrier and minister and singer of songs and healer. So thank you. We're going to keep singing now, and we'll have some space
Maria,
for
can I
shares
just
in a
say
bit.
one
Yeah,
more
Lisbeth.
thing
Yeah,
about this? Because
yeah.
the image is so strong in my head. I've been traveling and I've had crystals, that I've been bringing around all the places. But what I keep, the image I keep getting is that we are the living crystals, each of our bodies, and those grids that Gaia and are creating. We are those grids with our bodies, and we create living grids as we gather together and we sing like this. And so we are holding these spaces and creating the grids of the world. And that's why our bodies and what we're doing with our voices is so important.
Thank you for that, Lisbeth. Yes, and that's the research is even starting to show that. Yes, we are all these crystal grids. And thank you, Laura. Let's just hold for a moment. We're going to keep singing, and this was perfect because it helped me to know what to do next. So we're going to sing this song, for mothers and children, and we're going to sing it from your son. To my mother, from your son, how I would sit upon your knee. And then, so we are going to sing it from the perspective of the boys. We are going to give them that safety, that space of how much they are loved. So, holding the space for that embodiment of the boys, how much the boys love their mother, how much that masculine loves the feminine, and how much that feminine loves the masculine in the most innocent way, in our first way. So if there's a wounding there that comes between the mothers and the children, may love soothe it. To my mother from your son, how I would sit upon your knee, I would rest my head upon your heart so tenderly. To my mother from your son, how your smile would light my world, your happiness would fill my spirit. So much love from your little one. Let's do that second part again. To my mother from your son, how your smile would light my world. See if you can feel that. Your happiness would fill my spirit. So much love from your little one. Feeling how much the boys love their mother. To the mother of the stars, to the mother of the breeze, to the mother of creation, how I love you endlessly. Die, die, die. Da, da, die. Not that die, die, die. Die, da, die, da, die, 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 die. Die, da, 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 die, 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 die. Die, da, 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 die, 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 die. Die, da, 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 die, 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 die. Oh, my mother. Oh, my mother, there's a place now at the table that man has made. Oh, my mother, I restore you to the kingdom that God gave. One more time. Oh, my mother, there's a place now at the table that man has made. We're putting you back in your place, oh mother. Oh, my mother, I restore you to the kingdom that God gave. Nine, 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 nine. Nine, 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 nine. Nine, 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 nine. Nine, 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 nine. To my son from your mother, how I held you on my knee. You would rest your head upon my heart so tenderly. To my mother, to my son from your mother, how your smile lights my world. Let's do that again, starting from the beginning of that paragraph. To my son from your mother, how your smile gives me joy, how your happiness fills my spirit, how I love you, my beautiful boy. One more time. To my son from your mother, how your smile gives me joy, how your happiness fills my spirit. This is a great mother singing to all men. How I love you, my beautiful boy. Die, da, 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 die, 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 die. Die, da, 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 die, 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 die. Die, da, 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 die, da, die, die. Da, 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 die, 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 die. Da, 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 die, 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 die. Na, 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 die, 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 die. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Feel the men of the world held in the arms of the Great Mother. And we're going to sing Lumen de Lumine, light of light. We're calling in the sun. We're connecting in with the sun, which is the masculine polarity. The sun is the information of divine intelligence that brings order to the chaos. We are filling this space of love with the light of the sun. You can rub your hands together and hold in between your hands, hold your hands about 1 foot apart, and in that space, your hands filled with light. See the men of the world in this beautiful open space, held in the light, feel their hearts held in the light, being transformed, feeling the Spirit of God moving through this holy moment where they are open and available for it. Lumende, 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 lumende. This is Latin. It means light of light. Seeing the light of God pouring through you into this holy moment, into the planetary grid, into all the men, illuminated in this open space. Lumente, 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 lumine. 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 I remember who I am. 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 Lumente, 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 lumine. Lumente, 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 lumine. Can sing either part. I remember who I am. 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 Lumende, 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 lumende. Hey, lumende, 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 lumende. Lumende, 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 lumende. Lume, lumende, 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 lumende. Lumende, 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 lumende. That all, that all, did that feel the women in sacred circle and feel the men within this sacred circle. And women, let's just bless the men inside the sacred circle. Men, you receive, 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 you receive. Inhale, hold the breath. Squeeze the body, see yourself filled with light. See your crown open. Exhale, rub the hands together, holding the space of blessings. And we're going to sing 2 more. And this is a prayer for our men and a declaration and a command. And for the masculine polarity, for the sun, for the fire, for the light. Blessings for truth. Blessings on the men. Blessings on our brothers. Blessings on the boys. Blessings on the men. Blessings on our brothers. Blessings on the boys. And blessings on their fathers. Let's do that again. Blessings on the men. Blessings on our brothers. Blessings on the boys. And blessings on their fathers. One more time. Blessings on the men. Blessings on our brothers. Blessings on the boys. And blessings on their fathers. It changes. Blessings on the day that rises to meet the night. Blessings on the sun. Blessings on the fire. Blessings on the light. That part again. Blessings on the day that rises to meet the night. Blessings on the sun. Blessings on the fire. Blessings on the light. One more time. Blessings on the day that rises to meet the night. Blessings on the sun. Blessings on the fire. Blessings on the light. Blessings on the men. Great Spirit, work through them. Blessings on their wounds. part again. Blessings on the men. Great Spirit, work through them. Blessings on their wounds. Oh, actually, let's do blessings on their strengths. Blessings on their strength. May truth anchor through them. Let's sing that again. Blessings on the men, even if you have to speak it, just claim it. Great Spirit, work through them. Blessings on their strengths. May truth anchor through them. Blessings on the love that long time has been hidden. Blessings on the men. May they rise again and stand beside their women. Just that part. Blessings on the men. May they rise again. Blessings on the men. May they rise again and stand beside their women. Blessings on the men. I see them rise again. They stand beside their women. Let's see it. Let's name it for this world. Blessings on the men. They have risen and stand beside their women. They have risen. Blessings on the men. They have risen and stand beside their women. A whole bunch of times. Blessings on the men. They have risen and stand beside their women. Blessings on the men. They have risen and stand beside their women. And feel that, see that, know that, and we're going to name the holiness and the perfection of all things as it was in the beginning. This is it. This is our So feeling yourself filled with so much love. Feeling the world filled with so much love. That just like Lisbeth says, we are making a world. And we are making it beautiful. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was creation. That's what we're doing right now. You were there. You wished me well. As the silence exploded with elation, you spoke the word. Let there be light. And light appeared out of the darkness. You rose the earth out of the sea. You fashioned all eternity. Holy, all the earth is filled with your glory. Holy, holy. Okay, here we go. May all our daughters and our sons feel your love every minute as you move over this world. Tell God, you move over this world. You move over this world as it was in the beginning. Let's sing that again. May all our daughters and our sons feel your love every minute as you move over this world. You move over this world. You move over this world as it was in the beginning. Holy, holy, all the earth is filled with your glory. Holy, this time all the earth is returned to your glory. Holy, holy, all the earth is returned to your glory. Again. Holy, holy, all the earth is returned to your glory. Holy, holy, all the earth is returned to your glory. Holy, holy. It is done. Inhale, hold the breath. Rub the hands together. See yourself filled with light. See yourself like a living sun. Exhale, sending blessings to the earth. Seeing this holy creation, all of creation restored to the glory of God, filled with the glory of God, filled with the light. See it as it was in the beginning. It is now and ever shall be, a world without end. See the beauty of the divine pouring through the open spaces, pouring from within to the without, into the heart of the earth, through the ground beneath your feet, through the trees, through the birds, through all creation. See the light. See the light just flowing through the grid, flowing through the matrix, flowing through every mind and heart, flowing through every aspect of creation, through the waters, through the soil, through the air, through the animals, through the children, through our world, through our families, our communities, our homes, our technology. See everything coming into divine right order, seeing the divine intelligence innate in all things, coming alive and awake and turning on and feeling our availability and attraction to the truth greater than anything else, that's all we can hear and feel and know. And the tears that flow from us as we all receive as a collective the joy and the love, the love. We give deep gratitude to all beings, seen and unseen, known and unknown. We give gratitude to the great architect of the universe, to Great Mother. We recognize in this moment that we are here to be vehicles and vessels for the divine love to move through this world. It's time for us to be a source of giving, of flow, like the holy waters flow. Let the holy living waters flow through us. May we be transformed, our vessels purified. And anything that you may be dealing with in your life, from this moment forward, claiming that state of being that you have known in your heart, claiming that truth, claiming that love, claiming that health, claiming that abundance now, in this holy moment, just as reality opened, the crack opened when Jesus divided the fishes and loaves and fed the thousands. Just as that holy moment opened, this holy moment opens, declared in the name of God Most High and the highest. It is open to the miracles flooding into your life, to your community, to all things. Hold that vision in your head, know it, claim it, feel it in your body, feel your joyful spirit, feel others happy for you, feel our world at peace, feel the relaxation in your body, feel the all is well. Feel it, know it, claim it. Take a scan of every part of your life, any part where you still might not believe it, and see it go there. See it go into that place. Look for any place that God is not done with you yet, and invite the Spirit of the Divine into that space. Where have you been so hurt? Where have you been so wounded? Where are you so unable to believe? Invite God in there too. To those nooks and crannies, those quiet, private places where your inner child is curled up into a ball and doesn't want to know, or to those far reaches where your inner child or a fragment of your soul has run away. Invite them back. Invite them back. See the love flooding there. See the miracles flooding there. Name the truth there in that space where that child is well, where that child has what it takes, has the love, has the strength, has the capacity. Claim that in yourself. And hold the light. See the light flooding in every area of your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit, your belief systems, your awareness, your bank account. Our currency is our heavenly currency. We are known by how much light we have. The light we have manifests the future, manifests our surroundings, manifests each moment, transforms the past. So invest in the light that you are. Invest in the love that you are. Invest in your kindness, your compassion. Make yourself available to be a flowing conduit of divine grace into this world. Say yes to God. I say yes, Lord, yes, to your will and to your way. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It is heaven right here, the ground beneath your feet, the life you are living. Blessed be to you for coming into this life so the glory of God can flood your circumstance and transform this world from the inside out. Aho. Whew. And so just feeling your body, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. I feel like we could just stay in this prayer space. It's like revival. Last night I went to a revival in Reno. I've never even been to Reno before, and I was already planning to go there to get the car. And then these people I just met on Tuesday texted me, "Oh, thanks. We just listened to your song on our way to Reno." And I was like, "What's in Reno? I'm going to Reno today." And they're like, "Oh, we're going to a revival. It's called Festival of Miracles." And I was like, "Oh, I think maybe I'm supposed to go to the revival." So I got my car and then I went to this revival. And it was in this small church, and it was just this preacher, his message was he has felt that there is this call for the Spirit of God to move over America, to move over and through the hearts of the people, through the land, through the landscape. And that is what revival is. It's the movement of the Spirit of God. It's not some mental image that we're looking to, or some solution that somebody has known in the past. It's actually this movement that we're inside of right now. And the more we can be in this space, allowing this energy to flow through, this is what we're here for. This is our wealth. This is our strength. And so may the blessings continue to unfold. May you remember that you're in this moment of grand acceleration. And Kathy writes, my inaugural journey in the blue car was to a revival. Yes. That's where I went, right from the car dealership in my blue car to the revival. And may this moment, may our world live inside revival. So if you feel that call also, just allow it to continue to move through you. Ask, what's next for me? What do I need to know? Make yourself available to it, to the energy. And I wanted to invite you to come to Mount Shasta, August 10th through the 14th. There is a solar eclipse on August 12th. And so this kind of speeding up timeline, it moves from now until August 12th. There's something like some bigger movement that's like we can't see on the other side of it yet. So we're going to go and we're going to purify. We're going to pray. We're going to prepare offerings. We're going to go into the sacred mineral springs creek, be baptized, be washed clean, and we're going to pray and sing for hours and hours and hours during this eclipse portal. Bless offerings, and then we're going to go up the mountain and put them into the land. And then the next day, for those of you who come, you will be consecrated. You will be ordained. You will anchor in a new degree of your higher calling. You will be further witnessed by your community, further activated into your expression into the world, your gift, your sacred song, your voice, your work. And in recognition that, we've wanted to find our purpose, and our purpose is under the auspices of the Most High, the full claiming of us stepping into our divine jurisdiction. So please come to Mount Shasta, where we will create the collective field of action and prayer together. We will also bless the men, we will bless the women, we'll work with the waters. And the most important thing is to be in that spirit of prayer. So if you feel called to come in any way, please let me know. And Varushka is here. Varushka lives in Mount Shasta. Is she still here? How do I not see you?
I'm here.
You're here.
Crying my eyes out.
Oh, Varushka. She is my sister of water. We met through this water group with Michiko Hayashi, who is the lineage carrier of Dr. Masaru Emoto, who did the work with water. She has carried on his work, and we're in a water group together with her for the blessing of the water. And Varushka and I bump into each other in the most synchronistic circumstance. She's been in Mount Shasta with us, singing to the water. So Varushka, what do you have for us?
Oh my goodness. It's a miracle that I'm here, that jumped on this. I'm in Maui. I haven't been here in 15 years. I'm looking at the ocean. I see 2 other islands from here. I just spent 3 months on the Big Island where, I lived there 10 years, but sorry, you guys, this is just so beautiful and such a homecoming. It's like everything is led up to this moment, and what you're bringing meets every prayer I've ever made. And it's just such a powerful time, and I'm so grateful to be here. And I went to the Big Island to save my life. Like after 5 years in Mount Shasta, root, like kicked my butt. And there I stewarded healing waters. There where you're going to have I stewarded that space. I stewarded so many waters. So when I came to the Big Island, all I did was fresh water springs found me, and I just immersed myself nonstop in all the healing, the spring waters on the Big Island. And it culminated in the lava going off on Sunday as I'm driving away, and it started fountaining, and I pulled over and I witnessed it, and there was a tornado, and I saw this DNA like double helix come through her. You know, this is new earth. We are laying the foundation for the new earth with the masculine, feminine. And I felt like everyone was at my park, like that I invited everyone to my living room. And this little dirt devil came to me and went around me, and I have it on video. It's my first and it's ever gone viral, and covered me in her like golden rainbow dirt pieces. And I brought it here with me with a butterfly, a dead butterfly I found at my front door. And I'm just speaking in the symbolisms, how everything is so literal. So I felt like I had my graduation from reclaiming my life force, like complete. I didn't know if I'd ever like be back. And so I come to Maui with this. Oh, the message from Pele is just, it's all going to be okay. Like for everyone, like that is the message. Like everything is going to be okay. And it's like we are a body in spirit, you know, like really resting into receiving, and then not doing, or the worthiness, like all of that, just really accepting everything that's occurred, just like this real deep acceptance, and knowing everything is going to be okay. So the awe that I had in experiencing this call and response with Pele is like, oh my goodness, when I go to Maui in this awe, I'm only going to experience and attract and resonate with this awe. And it really, truly, and I was scared to go here because it's so small and dense and touristy, and I hadn't been here in 15 years, and I had all the spaciousness there. But it's just so beautiful, and the light and the stars and the ocean. And I went to the ocean yesterday, and I thought, well, I intentionally didn't bring an offering. And then I grabbed something out of my purse, and there was a vial of pyrite from Mount Shasta. And it was broken, and there was just like it had cracked, and I had like a thimble full of pyrite, aka, you know, Mount Shasta gold. And then I made that offering yesterday, you know, wholeheartedly. And yeah, I just want to share that, just this allowing that we're worthy of everything, like resolve any of the pain stories. I know it's easy to say, and I've worked on this my whole life, but it's really just like trusting that you are safe in your body, like that you are a safe place to be. That's what I got.
Thank you, Verushka. What a blessing to have you here. Thank you.
You are such a blessing. I love you so
I
much.
love you so much.
Thank you for this offering.
Thank you. Let's talk soon. Okay, thank you. And I know someone had raised their hand before. Laura. Laura, so did you want to speak a prayer? Do you have a blessing?
I made the prayer. I
You
made
made
the
it.
prayer that we are all healed and whole, and that any of the original wounds or severing from creation and the mother for the masculine in any of us is now healed and made whole, and creation is living through us, and that we are all exactly unique, special parts of this sacred web of life, and healness, wholeness, radiance, and exuberant living life and love expressing through each of us in our right place in this sacred hoop, just seeing radiance and beauty emanating, and Earth in her right place in our solar system, and all of the ones that are helping now. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Laura. Yes, and so we'll go to Eric next. And if anyone has a prayer they want to speak into the space, they have a declaration, a command they want to speak in the space, let's just speak it into the space. So then put your hand up or something after Eric if you want to speak something into the space. Eric.
Wow, thank you. I feel like I've just landed in Rhea's passionate gospel temple of light. And just, what you're, oh, I always experience what you're doing, but this has touched me most deeply, what you're doing.
Oh.
Because what you're doing, what you're bringing today, can transform our experience as humans. And I have the great blessing of having a few beloved brothers that get together with courage and vulnerability. And we're trying to find, I think we're trying to find the warrior poet.
Hmm.
And the other thing that came up, I think that this may seem like a paradox, but I'm experiencing that all men are sensitive.
Yes.
And any distortion in that, I see that the paradox is any distortion in their expression is still their sensitivity expressing.
Hmm. Thank you for that.
And I wanted to thank, forgotten her name here, that did the prayer this morning.
Oh,
And she
Gaia.
touched places in me that I'm recognizing, and that her touching of that expanded out my experience of that, feeling like I was touching all men.
Oh,
Thank you, sister.
oh, thank you, Eric. And so I'm going to make two versions of this replay. One is the full version for those who want to go through and pray over everyone again. But I'm also going to make a version for the men or for anyone that wants to just receive the healing of it. And so, Eric, maybe you want to share it with your men's group, and take the time to just be in it and receive it. And just thank you for your words. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, moonshine.
Hey, wow. I mean, I'm so grateful for you, Rhea, and for everyone here and everyone that's a part of your circle. I mean, it's just so real. And I have some exciting news. Like I received the message yesterday that the political bans slash the other side of the whole thing, um, wants it broken. What peacefully wants the systems that are operating in a malfunctioning state that's producing the suffering to be broken peacefully. So that's just you know huge for any fears or anything like that. And then because being in your song keepers has opened up like my vision where I can see things. I can see through the dimensions. And one powerful thing that I saw the other day is I have a Celtic cross outside of my window, right in my garden. Right there. Else in a circle, praying around the Celtic cross, and just like rainbow smoke and stars like coming up. And they were just so excited that we've been doing this work. And then at night, I'm in my home place, but like not my home house that I grew up in, but literally I've been waking up at night in my old room as a child, that my house that I grew up in, and like going to the bathroom as if it was like I was a child again, which is just like a miracle. And then also at night, I've been I study a lot with the Huni Quinn and the people of the Amazon, and my son reminded me that one time I was in a healing ceremony and the earth just held me to the ground, like suction cupped me to the ground where I couldn't get up. And all these stars were just like flowing through me and like healing me. And it was holding me down so the stars could come through me and heal me. And my son, the other day after our class, he reminded me, Mama, the stars heal you. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, he's been a part of that, that our children are a part of our journey and are affected by our journey, so and they recall without even having a conversation what the truth is through us. And then also with those same teachings, I was in a ceremony with the plant where the huge snake was like behind me, hissing at me, and it was like there, and the shaman said, "That's the creator of the universe," because I was like telling it to be quiet. It's funny, but anyway, that snake is literally sleeping around me at night and just devouring any kind of darkness. I can see it taking, just eating up all the darkness and comforting me as it's doing the work, where I can just like fully surrender into this place of full surrender. Anyways, I thought I would share that. I love y'all. Thank you so much. I'm just eternally grateful for all the openings and the love and your songs and your gospel songs, which is my heart. And so thank you. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Moonshine. And what a beautiful image of you being held down by the earth in order to receive the healing from the stars. It's, in so much spirituality, we're just looking to the stars. We're like praising something outside of us. And it's such a union of the two, of the earth working in tandem with the stars. So thank you, Moonshine, and beautiful opening and beautiful experiencing. And may we all invite in that space, because it's like pouring through the ethers right now, these messages. Rain.
Hi, family. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful. First of all, thank you to everyone, Rhea, to all of the offerings and beautiful blessings, prayers. This is incredible space to share together. I just wanted to share, this morning I dropped off a piece of artwork that I created a couple of years ago, and it's a piece that reclaims a portion of the divine feminine and our collective eyes of the divine feminine. And I've been waiting to find a home for this piece for a couple of years, and it wasn't something that I made to stay with me. It was something that it needs to be in the world and activating other people's connections and expressions and connections. And it just unfolded in this incredible way. And I delivered the piece this morning to, I'm in Milwaukee, and we have an organization called the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. And the piece that I created reflects a menstrual cycle. And I cross-stitched sort of a menstrual cycle in a panel. And this organization also distributes menstrual products for women. And so this opening, and I think what I'm trying to express is that, like the blue car, like your beautiful blue car story, things take time. But right now in this window, I'm sensing and hearing stories about so many things like this suddenly landing and clicking into place, and things that we've been working on and have been activating for years, and all of a sudden they're landing and they're finding homes and making connections. And as I left the Milwaukee Diaper Mission space in my car, I just started sobbing, because I just felt this profound depth of longing for the best of our humanity to prevail and for the light to prevail. And I wasn't sure that I would be able to be in this space together with you this morning. And it opened up, and it was like the most beautiful response to my prayer for shared community and sharing space, and for amplifying that will and that drive, and that everything we can do to ignite the best of ourselves and each other. So I just wanted to express that gratitude and thank you for taking in the story. I appreciate everyone's stories and offerings. Just blessings, blessings, blessings. I think you're muted, sweetie.
Because I'm so overwhelmed. So beautiful. I'm flooded with the love I feel moving through you, with that transmission. And just thank you for the work that you're doing. And so blessed and beautiful to know that you're there. And it's, just that now is the time and we're finding each other again. And that we get to do this together and we get to weave this magic together and we get to be in touch with each other. And may it amplify and may this frequency call out to the others who have come to do this with us. And may we be in full trust that it is through our act of service, it's through our act of giving, through allowing this flow to come through, that we are resourced. That is the income. If anyone has been sad or suffering, it's because we are designed to love. We are designed to give. We want to give. We want to love. That's another form of the creative expression, the creative flow. It has to move through us. So if there's men in our life who had been unable to receive love, or a project that had been unable to come to completion, or whatever it is, it's like it's disjointing to our being because we just want to flow. So today we open the flow. We open the flow, and may all memory of any blockages be removed from us. May our minds and our bodies and our hearts be wiped clean of any time that love was stopped. May we not even remember it. May the collective conscious not even remember any moment when there was anything other than flow and love and bliss and peace and our divine mother's garden, her heart opening and flourishing into a garden that we live inside of. May that be the only memory that anchors within every portion of our being. So thank you, Rain. Thank you for the rain of your presence, the rain of your transmission, the rain of God's love through you and through bringing that forth to all of us and inviting it out of all of us through who you are in the world. Thank you. Lisbeth?
I just want to say thank you so much. I didn't even know if I'd be able to make it today. As you know, I'm leaving, I'm heading over to my sister's celebration of life, and I just, I didn't expect how powerful this was. Of course, I never do. And thank you so much. I felt my power, and I'm just sharing that to just like for everybody, that our power, like we have so much power, and it's so important to remember it and to claim it. And I felt it, and thank you. And I keep telling people, I think I'm going to become that person that is like walking through the streets singing, and people, so a lot of people look at them and, oh, that's that crazy old lady. Like I am becoming her. and and I'm really thank you for that, because I sat there and more people came, and I had people, I was like people surrounded by people 10 feet away from me, and I just kept singing, and I was a little bit scared and self-conscious, and I just kept doing it. And I just thank you so much for that. Which is like, yes. And I know I want to be an example to people in the world, just like you are, to have emotions and to do the work everywhere in every single moment, no matter who might be looking, like dance like everybody's watching and have it be wild and wonderful.
Lisbeth, thank you so much. And I would love to offer an alternate perspective on that. What I get when you hear when I used to say that about like this crazy lady singing or whatever, it's almost like in the past, there was few people just kind of being imbued in this spiritual frequency, and they seemed like who's that? But like this is the time for that to be the most common denominator. So it's not that you're the crazy lady, it's that you're the frequency flower. Like you're doing truth. Like the way to redemption I sent to my daughter, the song we sang. And she didn't answer, whatever, she's going through her own thing right now. But it's like that song is for her spirit. Like maybe not her, she's 19. Like I don't know how much she's going to get, or even if she'll think it's like not, she'll be mad about it. But we have to recognize that what we're doing is for people's soul. And that if we can hold that awareness, that our actions, our showing up, our light, your beautiful smile, our life, that is for their soul. We're not living for their convenience. We're not living for their self gratification. We're living for their soul. And in order to do that for them, we have to do it for us. But we can't do it for us unless we're also doing it for them. That's the magic of the Divine Mother. It's not that we can sit here and consolidate a healing for ourselves. We get the healing through being a healing. So bless you, Lisbeth, for your beautiful heart, your openness, your clear channel, your beautiful vessel, for saying yes to letting love pour through you and then move you around, move you to Ireland, move you to Hawaii, to place you where you're needing to be so that love can flow through. When God opens a way for us, then we're charged with a responsibility. We can then, from here on out, you are all charged with a responsibility to let that love pour through you. That means that God is going to place you where He needs you to be, or where life itself has an opening for you. If you're not available for it, the invitations will stop coming. It's like in the book The Alchemist. If you haven't read it in a while, read it again. And it speaks about the soul of the world, and the soul of the world inviting us into this relationship with life. And when people over time, they say, nah, I'll get to it later, nah. Eventually the invitation stops coming. So here we are, invitation given. May we say yes. This is the fountain of youth. This is the source of life into the giving. Just like we saw a beautiful picture of April standing in the water, singing with so much love on her face. It was just a photo. But may we all stand in the waters, stand on the mountains, stand in our communities and sing our hearts. Sing our love. Let that vibration emanate out from us. So thank you, Lisbeth. Thank you, April. Via.
You're cracking me up. You're just speaking my language. Speaking of Alchemist, I just reread The Alchemist. I just made this business card, Forge and Flow by the pyramid. I've been this crazy lady singing to the water, consciousness, magical water song for over a year now. The one that goes Nibi Wabo Diane.
We know that one.
Yes, and I've been planting the seeds, sharing it with others. And yesterday I was at the highest point in Lisbon. I was in Portugal for 2 weeks. So I was meant to be here. Josh shared the link. I'm like, there's no way. Oh, it worked. And I cried so much. So it was so deeply profound. There was so much clearing, so much wounding that, needed to clear. And yesterday, in the highest point of in Lisbon, on the mountain, when I made my way, it was a place of Senhora do Monte. It's Our Lady of the Mountain. As I made my way for the view, and I came to this little chapel with the Virgin Mary standing in this blessing pose, and I stood there like, that's why I had to be there. I didn't come for the view. I came for the little chapel I didn't know was there. And I'm bawling, crying there, and now I'm just standing in the same, like, receive and send blessings,
Yes.
receive and send, and I was like, was embodying this little statue by the chapel yesterday. It is wild. The synchronicities is just off the chart. So thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Wow.
Sounds, yeah, and sounds like Mount Shasta is calling me as well, of course.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And are you still, where are you now? Are you still in
I'm
the,
in Seattle. Today, I'm in Seattle.
oh, wow. Wow. So just from today, so you're still, takes a minute for our energy to fully catch up to the
Yeah,
new place. So you're kind of bilocating at the moment.
totally. Yes, exactly. In different dimensions still, yes. But
Oh.
the body is in Seattle.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing. So
So,
beautiful. So beautiful.
so
Thank you.
thank you. It was magical. Thank you. It was just
Ah, yes.
powerful, powerful.
Yes. And receiving and giving, receiving and giving. That's the way. Receiving and giving.
Yes, it takes two hands.
Yes. Yes. And that's actually a mudra. It's left hand up and right hand down. In, I don't know in yoga, but in Kabbalah, it symbolizes Aleph, which is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is that giving and receiving. So it's actually a yoga mudra.
Wow. Someone was just telling me in Sintra in Portugal that Aleph, she's from Israel. She's Aleph means the missing piece, that God. It's the word for God. Aleph.
Wow. That's
Right?
beautiful because it's the first letter, so it's kind of like it is the beginning. So
Yeah.
that song we sang, Holy Creation, in the beginning, that's like the Aleph. So we replace the Aleph when we restore ourselves to this vessel of receiving and giving. And that is the illumination of our soul. You know, we're living inside of this world right now that's learned how to base or we were living in that world that we're forgetting about, where they learned how to base a system on extraction alone, on only taking without giving. And
Yeah.
so that is what has broken our connection to our higher realms, that's broken our ability to step fully into our divine nature. We have to replace the giving into the system. So your embodiment of both, that's what restores our sacred channel, which restores the Vav, the love to allow the heavens to flow into the earth. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. So,
Right, right, it's moonshine.
hi, Moonshine.
Hey, sorry. One more thing, or two more points that I feel like I should share with y'all that I learned in the past 2 weeks. This is all biblical, so you can reference it there. The what else? The reason for death is corruption. So if your body is corrupted, then you die. So, but the thing also with that I learned, I was actually in my husband's casket the other night, basically feeding him life, lifting up his arms and legs, saging off his whole body, helping him cast out. I had the question in my mind: do the dead still carry the darkness? Do the demons still feed off the dead, basically? Because and what God showed me is yes. So to release that, you can give them light. You want to release that. We want to release the dead, the corruption from the binds of darkness. And it's hard for them to do it on their own because they're dead, right? So just an offering of prayer to that. And then the sister who mentioned she was going to her sister's celebration of life. If we see the dead as living and whole and complete with that vision, and we feed them back, basically commands. I was reading this book to basically command the darkness to leave. You have to tell the darkness, I am owned by God. You have to leave me. You have to leave my family. You have to leave my children. You have to leave my husband. You have to leave every single thing because we want life. But because the command of God is higher than darkness, it works, right? So there's that. And then I also learned biblically that the root of sin is the law. So if anybody's dealing with any legal issues or anything like that, it's like there is the way out, but you have to follow the light fully. You have to just keep doing the research, keep doing the things, because the law can't. That's how the darkness traps us and keeps us down, is through. That's what the devil. That's the devil's number one tactic, is to accuse others and or want others to suffer for our own redemption. But that is not a godly thing. Anyways, I hope that makes sense. Thought I'd add it.
Sorry. Thank you, Moonshine. Beautiful awarenesses and recognition. And may the downloads keep coming. And I love that I am owned by God. You know, and we're moving into even this in this shift of vibration where we can just name I'm owned by God. We don't even have to command out the darkness. We just name I am owned by God. I am in this field of light, and that's all that there is. And yeah, just may the downloads continue. And Amanda. Oh,
Hello.
hi. Let's
Yeah,
see if we can hear you. No,
yeah,
you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
okay.
Huh. Yeah, no, I can't hear you. Can you either can you put it in the chat? So sorry, Amanda. I don't hear you. See if you can put it in the chat. And gosh, we've gone so much over time, and the energy is just here and present, and it's like, what do we do with it? You know, we sit in it, we share, we love, we sing more, you know, and recognize we're in this holy moment of unfoldment. So this is going to just translate into whatever's next, into the magical unfoldment of the rest of your day, of your weekend. Stay here. I even, you know, perhaps this is a time to pray and fast. I kept hearing this lately, and I kind of fell into it by accident. I made chia seed pudding with raw milk and chia seeds. That's it. And so one morning I ate chia seed pudding and fruit for breakfast and was recording and just getting into a lot of things. And I ate some melon later. And then I was having all these downloads, and I was like, wow, I'm like kind of, and I've been in such a state of prayer. And it just really made me open and with greater sensitivity. So the fast I did was just with milk and fruit and nuts. And so, you know, as women, we need to nourish our temple. I'm not saying like don't be hard on yourself, like be sweet with yourself, and perhaps go into a space like this is the time. We have a window to the divine and the solstices and the equinoxes. So like petition God, like be in deep prayer. I can't even tell you, I have been writing nonstop these last few days. So give yourself the space, you know, in your body, in your mind, in your life to really be available to these messages. And the solstice actually, I think, is tomorrow. So we're really ripe inside this portal. Like do your deep healing work. Look at whatever places that you still might not believe that the healing could come. If there's any place left, probably there's no place left because we've already did it all today. Yeah, just like there is God's plan for you is downloading in you. It's flowing through you. It's available. There are books and stories and songs and inventions that are living inside of you right now. Make the space for it the next few days to receive it, to call it in, to let it anchor. So Rebecca, I know you need to give us a blessing before we go.
Oh my, there's just so much. I just want to also share this that because everything is coming in so forcefully and so hugely that in some ways our system may not be ready for it. And if you start to feel heavy or tired or something like this, or just want to go lay down and go to sleep, then do so, because your system is still receiving it, but it's just so much that the body and the brain especially just have to shut down and just let it come. So allow yourself to ground and receive everything that's coming in over the next, I don't know, few days and stuff, because we are it. We are meant to be here in this moment. We chose to come and be here in this moment, in this time, in this day and age, to receive all this. We brought everything with us when we came in. We already have it. We're just waking up to it now. And we're stepping into our true names, the truth of why we are here, what we came for, what we came to fulfill, what we came to be. Not just do, but be. The importance is what we be. And what we do comes as a result of that. And that's the action that we give to Mother Earth, to the people around us, and allow this great transformation to happen that is meant to be. We came here to usher it in with our voices, with our thoughts, with our lives, and our singing. And we are the lights that are around the globe. Light and water create sound, create the being. And we are it. We are the voices. We are the song keepers. And just coming together more closely and closely and closely, us, and creating this space so that the world catches up with us and that we all wake up together. And just like Rhea says, the happenings, the healings come when we heal. We are the medicine of the world. We are the voices of the world right now for that awakening, for that healing, and for the transformation that is meant to be on planet Earth now. Bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much that we're here together creating this space with our breath, with our voices, with our intentions, with our hearts, with our love. I love each and every one of you, and thank you so much that you are here right now. We are a family right now, here together to create this and be this together as one, as one, as one, as one.
Oh, makes me want to jump up and praise the Lord. In revival style. Oh, so gosh, I feel just so full. Thank you for your prayers. And may we remember that we are here to bless each other. We are here to be the voice of God in this world. So go forth and bless up everyone you see. Endow them with the memory of who they are. Remind them of their beauty. Pull it forth from them. And Robin, did you want to add something? Okay, sending you all so much love, gratitude, and yeah, just I'm so excited for this new earth, this new world, So we'll see you again on the other side and see you in Mount Shasta. Blessings. Oh, Beatrice. Love you, Beatrice. Blessings.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice. Hey, Karen. Bye. Yes, all jets canceled.